What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This time I just have a quick news update. Nintendo just released the patch notes for version 1.2 of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which is scheduled to release at the end of February, likely on or before Pokemon Day, which is at the end of this month. But I thought it would be cool if we just went over the patch notes together, since this update has quite a few changes, and we have some quite extensive patch notes here. So let us see. Okay, thank you for playing the Pokemon series. Below are some details regarding the version 1.2 update planned for release in late February 2023 for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. With this update, we are planning to add features to Pokemon boxes to fix bugs that affect game progress, among other updates. We will continue to take your feedback very seriously and take measures to improve your gameplay experience. I hope so. Alright. So here we got some feature adjustments. Additional functionality will be added to Pokemon boxes. From a Pokemon summary, players will be able to change Pokemon's nicknames, markings, held items, and mark or ribbon-related titles, as well as be able to reorder moves, have Pokemon remember moves, have Pokemon forget moves, and use TMs. Players will be able to swap out held items by pressing the Y button when in the held item view. Players will be able to select all boxes while moving Pokemon or items in the party and boxes view and held items view. When in the battle team view, Pokemon in your boxes that are assigned to a battle team will now have their icons displayed in a darker hue if those Pokemon are members of the battle team that is currently being displayed. Okay, cool. So yeah, we got some Pokemon box updates, a lot of quality of life improvements. Yeah, most of this is kind of nice to have, things that were sort of annoying that wasn't in the base game. Like being able to press Y and switch your held items around, like stuff like that. It will be really handy, so I'm glad to see they're adding some of those features. The new screen will be displayed when you connect to the internet from the main menu, just as if when connecting from the Poke Portal. Okay, yeah, cool. Not a crazy update, but nice nonetheless. Now we're going into some bug fixes. First, we got some Terra Raid Battle bugs. So I know there were quite a few bugs in Terra Raid Battle, so it looks like some of those have been addressed. A bug that can prevent an opposing Terra Pokemon's HP gauge from properly reflecting damage done by certain moves, such as Play Rough, or certain status conditions may occur in Terra Raid battles, resulting in the Terra Pokemon's HP gauge fluctuating in an unusual manner. This will be fixed. Alright, awesome, because that was one really annoying thing in the Terra Raids. If you use something like Huge Power, Azumarill with Play Rough, then the HP would never seem to reflect the proper damage. So it looks like that's being taken care of, which is awesome. A bug that causes all Pokemon on your side to faint at once, despite their HP gauges indicating that they still have HP, may occur in Black Crystal Terra Raid battles against Pokemon with the Mightiest Mark. This will be fixed. Alright, cool. A bug that can temporarily prevent a player from entering any input into the game. Yep, okay, cool. Yeah, that was also an issue. It was kind of annoying. Let's see, a bug that causes a communication error may occur when someone connecting to a Terra Raid battle sees a different Pokemon displayed on their screen than what the host sees. This will be fixed. Sweet. A bug may occur that causes players joining a Terra Raid battle from the Terra Raid battle search screen to be brought to a Terra Raid battle against a Pokemon different from the one you saw. Okay, well, I never experienced that one, but yeah, that's probably a good thing to fix. Alright. A bug that causes Terra Raid battle crystals to not appear for a set amount of time may occur under certain circumstances. This will be fixed. Awesome. Okay, so that's all the Terra Raid stuff. Now we got just general battles. Type matchups against Pokemon that have fainted will no longer appear when selecting a move or target during double battles. Okay. A Zoroark that has terrestrialized and is disguised as another Pokemon via its illusion ability can be identified as a Zoroark by using the check target option. This is a bug and will be fixed. Alright. When Zoroark has terrestrialized and is disguised as another Pokemon via its illusion ability, the type matchups of moves are displayed based on the type of the Pokemon that Zoroark is disguised as, rather than Zoroark's Terra type. This is a bug and will be fixed. Cool. The stats of a Dondozo with a Tatsugiri in its mouth will increase when Dondozo uses Aura Up, even when the move should have been negated. For example, by an opponent using Protect. This is a bug and will be fixed. Alright, cool. If a Pokemon terrestrializes after using Destiny Bond and then it faints, the effects of Destiny Bond will fail to activate. This is a bug and will be fixed. Okay, cool. Yeah, those are some good bugs to fix. A lot of things involving Zoroark, so getting him working properly. And now we got a bunch of other. Let's see what this addresses. We will address an issue that can cause the game to forcibly close at certain locations. Okay, perfect. As a result of this fix, there may be a reduction of Pokemon and people displayed in certain towns or in the wild. Okay, alright. When a Pokemon that is not a part of the Paldea Pokedex is obtained through a link trade, it is displayed as being registered to the Paldea Pokedex. This is a bug and will be fixed. Okay. Certain actions can cause the main character's expressions to not change until the game is closed and reopened. This will be fixed. A bug occurred for some players after a ranked battle season 1, wherein visiting the ranked battle screen immediately after the season's results have been calculated caused a communication error. Right after these players received their rewards, following this error, players were unable to participate in any further ranked battles. This will be fixed. If a player has created several battle teams but does not use the battle team in the first slot for their ranked battles, they may not receive the Master Rank ribbon after winning ranked battles in the Master Ball tier. This will be fixed. Cool. When a Pokemon you caught comes back to you from another player through link trade, it may not listen to your commands in accordance with what is written in the profile app. Pokemon caught at level blank or below will listen to your commands. This will be fixed. Alright, cool. A bug is preventing the Pokedex from displaying additional entries, such as entries for shiny Pokemon, or Pokemon that were received through surprise trade from players that play in a different language. For Pokemon species that were already registered in the Pokedex, this will be fixed. Objects such as Pokeballs may be displayed in certain locations of the field unintentionally. This will be fixed. Oh, finally. Okay, that was actually a bug that a lot of people always pointed out, that you would walk into a room and see a Pokeball just, or a Great Ball or whatever, just in the ground, embedded. So that's a good thing to fix. Make the game look less like a hastily thrown together pile of whatever. Alright, and passerby will no longer be displayed during certain battles that take place in towns during the main story. Oh, okay, so when you're doing like a battle against like certain trainers towards the end game, other NPCs can just walk through your battle. I think that's what this is talking about. So that will be fixed. So that's good. So, and then other select bug fixes, which who knows what that means. I hope a lot of little tiny things hopefully will be addressed. And then we got a few notes at the bottom. We are planning further features and bug fixes not listed in these patch notes. Please check back here for full details when the update data is distributed. Okay, so I don't know if that means this update is going to have more than what we're seeing here, or a future update will have more stuff. So this it sounds like they're saying version 1.2 we're going to get is actually going to have a little extra than what they're showing here. And that closer to launch of the update, they're going to add more to this page. So at least that's how I'm reading it, but I guess we'll find out. And then update contents and details are subject to change. Yeah, all right. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire patch notes for version 1.2. A lot of good bug fixes. There's still no mention of performance, which I know a lot of people are going to jump onto and, you know, kind of scream at them about. But I kind of hope that just through the nature of fixing some of these crazy bugs, it'll just smooth out performance. Like the whole game crashing saying that it says that they're going to just reduce the number of Pokemon or people in certain towns, you know, in order to fix the bug crash. That may actually smooth out performance, just because then there'll be less things in the world having to be kept track of. But there's a lot of good stuff in here, so I'm excited for this, even though I probably doesn't have everything everybody wanted, and I would like if they would have mentioned performance somewhere. They never mentioned the performance and say performance updates. But they do continue to say that they take our feedback seriously and will continue to improve the gameplay experience. So I feel like that's their way of saying that, oh yeah, we're going to keep working on that performance, but hopefully this patch smooths it out a little bit. And I'm sure we'll all be testing it out to see if it runs any better when the day comes. But yeah, currently it's a little bit over a week until Pokemon Day. So I assume we'll get the update before then, or, you know, around that day. It's the February 27th, is Pokemon Day. So we'll probably have the update by the end of next week, I would assume. You know, by at least maybe by the 24th, you know. Because the last update released like on a Thursday. So maybe around the 23rd, maybe we'll get it. But, and the fact they say end of February, it's weird they wouldn't give us a date. Well, everybody, I know this video was maybe a little more on the boring side, but I am fascinated by these patch notes that they release for these updates to see what they're adding or what they're changing. Even if it doesn't give us everything we could ever want, it's gonna make the game overall play a lot better. And the raids will function way better based on some of these. And the boxes, I really want to see, but the first thing I'm gonna test when this update comes out is if the boxes load better. Like, even not considering the frame rate for a second, when you open up a box and it's loading all the sprites for the Pokemon, it takes forever for them to load in. So then you know it's hard to tell if you have an empty slot in a box until you have to wait a few seconds. It's kind of annoying. So they've done a bunch of box tweaks, so maybe that will also make them load quicker. I don't know. We'll find out. They didn't mention that, but you never know. That could be, tucked away in one of those miscellaneous bug fixes they mentioned. Well, everybody, I hope you found this informative. Like the video if you're looking forward to this patch. I know I am, because I think it adds some good stuff and fixes some things that needed fixing. Time will tell. But I encourage you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night, whatever time it might be for you. And I will see you next time. Bye.